Hello, friends. It's so good to be with you today. I want to say this. We are coming into, we are already in a season of tremendous opportunity. Now, that's not just the fact that something is going to become available for you, but there is a change that has happened since the election. Certainly, I can feel it. It's something that is as tangible. You can reach out and touch it. You can feel it. And that's really the truth. You can walk into a place where there is gloom or there is despair, and you can feel it. There's almost a hopelessness. And in that environment, a lot of things just die. But you can also walk into a room where you have dreamers and people that are opportunists, people who are visionary and they're planning and they're excited. It's an energy that rises up inside their voice that is electrifying. I'm telling you, the atmosphere right now is charged with opportunity. It's charged with opportunity. And it's going to be up to you as to what you do with this window of opportunity in your dreams, in your business, in the things that you desire. It's time for you to realize that now's the time to plant the seed. Now's the time to, please excuse the expression, but pull the trigger. It's time for you to initiate the opportunity that's in front of you. Because as we move into this next year, it's not just going to be a time of, hey, this is a new year, let's turn over a new leaf and start something. No, it's much more than that. There's an equipping that comes with the energy that we feel. I can feel it. I'm just telling you something. It feels like abundance to me. It feels fresh. It feels like an opportunity. And if you can grasp that and seize the moment, you'll move from one level of living to another level of living. Something that you've always dreamed of, but maybe lacked the energy to make that happen. But right now, like I said, the atmosphere is charged. It's ready. The ground is ready to receive the seed. Now, let me just say this. With the opportunities that's in front of us, I want to say a quick note concerning seed. It's very important because you got to realize, maybe some of you've never thought about, what am I going to do? Well, what you want to do, first of all, is you want to approach it with the standpoint of, I'm planting seed. You know why? Because when you plant seed, that seed produces a harvest after itself. Within every seed is a forest. I mean, think about that. A seed that produces, let's say, a tree. Well, but that tree will produce a seed that produces more trees. And each tree doesn't produce just one seed. It could produce many, many seeds. So one seed has within it the power to create a forest. That's the power of the seed. And so as you're going into this new season of your life, I want you to think about this right now. You're going to plant seed. I'm going to put the seed into the ground. Everything in life, everything operates off the seed, plant, harvest principle. Everything you eat, everything you live by, even a baby being born, everything that we have, we plant the seed. And that seed produces something. Now, there's a growing time in that seed, but it will produce. You put the seed into the ground, and then the ground will go to work on it. See, the ground begins to, did you know the ground doesn't care whether it's an apple seed, orange seed? It doesn't care whether you're growing tomatoes. It doesn't care what it is. You can put a post in the ground, and the ground it'll chew away at it. It'll literally rot that post trying to grow it. It's trying to break it down. Because that's what the ground does. It doesn't matter. And too often what we've done is we put things in the ground that produced what we didn't want. See, because we make the decision as to what's going to be sown. Whatsoever you sow, the Bible said and gave that principle in the book of Galatians, whatever you sow, you're going to reap. See, a lot of people sowed to the flesh and they reap corruption. Some people sowed another direction, they produce life. So you are going to be the gardener. You're going to determine what's planted in the soil. And whatever you plant, that's what's going to produce. See, I'm telling you, this right here is it's the generator. It's that great engine that literally will grow anything. It'll grow anything. But we haven't known that. And so we inadvertently have just sown bad seeds. We've sown seeds of negativity, seeds of doubt, seeds of fear, seeds of, well, that'll never work for me. Well, sow that seed, baby. That never works for me. And we see it. We imagine it. We can see how bad things are. Isn't that something? And all of that has to do with the planting of the seed. You do that through your faith, through your vision, through your imagination, through your action. You're sowing seed. Here's what I have to say to you. Are you satisfied with the harvest that your life is living in right now? Seriously, have you made it? Well, I can say you made it in the sense that you're living in what you planted. It's your choice. You're the one that sowed the seed. You're the one that cared for it. You're the one that kept it watered. You're the one that kept bringing it back up. See, I'll tell you something. When I sow a seed concerning something, I'll visually see it. And actually, I've got a little kind of a formula, if I could use that. I hate to use the word formula. Don't you always hate to hear that? But it's kind of one that I've used. And that is the fact that what I do is first I hear it, then I see it, then I say it, then I have corresponding actions to move toward it. See, all of that is planting the seed and watering the seed. But that is what produces in our life. And unfortunately, what we've heard is bad news, and that's what we saw was bad news. That's what we said was bad news, and that's what our corresponding actions resulted in, was bad news. And you know what it produced in our life? More bad news. But listen, there's within you, and I brought this whole thing up to say, we're in a new season. We're not in the same season, guys. I'm going to tell you something. Jesus spoke to Jerusalem one time. He said, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you that kill the prophets, stone them which are sent to you, how often I would have gathered you under the wings as a chicken gathers her little chicks under her wings. But he said, you would not, because you didn't know the time of your visitation. What that says to me is that there are seasons, windows of opportunity that we change gears, move out of one level to another, excel, move forward. It's a window of opportunity. It's understanding the seasons. And I'm telling you right now, you can feel it. And you just talk to somebody, you listen to someone, there's an expectation. See, that's an environment that will produce in a magnificent way. This is the time to sow seed concerning your new business, your new opportunities, your health, your direction, the fullness of what you're becoming. We literally are sitting in this wonderful patch of Christmas, if you will. I'm just telling you, everything is available to us if we can just have the courage to plant the seed and move forward. It'll produce for you. Yeah, I'm just telling you, it will produce for you. Your job is just to plant, to tend, water, trust the process, and watch it produce in your life. And Ecclesiastes said, cast your bread on the waters. After many days, it'll return to you. Don't stop. Don't stop casting your bread on the water. This is a time to sow seed. This is a time for you to make an investment of your time, your talent, your energy. Get off the sofa. Come on. Put down your Netflix. Put down all of the other distractions. This is the time in our world that we live in our natural world, where this thing is charged with excitement. The atmosphere is charged with potential. And you need to take advantage of that. Have you been living at one level? Come on, start looking at living at another level. Have you been looking at just these closed opportunities? God's got more opportunities for you than you can shake a stick at. It's yours. Plant the seed. Come on, plant the seed. Let's begin to expect a harvest. All right? This is yours, baby. Let's go for it. You understand that? This is yours. Now, if you want more information, you can come to me, jerryedmond.com. I got a whole lot of things there that I really think will be a blessing to you. I'm very excited about the future. I'm so blooming jazzed about the future. I know something wonderful is happening all around us. Something wonderful is about to happen. Come on, join me with that, would you? Let's go for it.